The HeyBike Mars Hyper is one of the best fat tire folding electric bikes out there, and at a limited production run of only 500 units, HeyBike is targeting a more boutique buyer. With durable quality components and the practicality of a Leatherman, this folder carries a wide range of uses and the prestige of a limited edition HeyBike product. The Mars Hyper is an upgraded version of their very popular Mars electric bike, and the improvements to the Hyper add to the multi-purpose function of this very versatile platform. If you're already familiar with the Mars, here's the skinny. The Mars Hyper includes a matte yellow paint, upgraded 15 amp hour battery, upgraded color display, upgraded alloy wheels, limited souvenir plate with production number, and a gift box with a keychain and a proud pin to wear at your next high-class gala. For an additional $400, you're getting quite a bit with the Mars Hyper. Aside from the regular HeyBike Mars, this limited edition electric folder stands on its own merit. Although the new style folding frame and the fat tires look quite unique compared to a traditional bike, the performance and ease of use are hard to beat. The HeyBike Mars Hyper keeps the weight of the bicycle very low, which improves balance and control in almost any condition. The 20-inch by 4-inch stubby fat tires gain traction in loose terrain, including gravel, mud, and even snow. I'm sure it would do fine on the surface of Mars, but in our varied terrain around the average earthly dwelling, the Mars Hyper is tons of fun. Taking it off the paved path isn't much of a challenge for the bike, and it really showcases the fantastic ability to adapt to the task. With comfort points like the ergonomic trim on the grips, and also the suspension seat post with a wide saddle, and of course who could forget the suspension fork soaking up a lot of the roughness, it's easy to forget that this bike can trounce through very difficult terrain. One of my favorite features is actually the center-mounted battery. I use a battery just like this on my personal bike, and I really like the combination of balance, capacity, and also security. The seat folds up to allow for the battery to come in and out of the bike, locking in place for every ride. I wish my bike had alloy wheels like the Mars Hyper does, because these never need truing and stabilize the max payload for the bike at 330 pounds. With a 500 watt rear hub motor and both throttle and pedal assist, this peppy electric bike can climb some serious hills. Despite the added weight of the wheels, with the total bike coming in at 74.9 pounds, this practical bike has some great power when pedaling alongside the motor. And with the Shimano 7-speed gear set and a set of mechanical disc brakes, the Mars Hyper performs like a bicycle in every way. And when it's not the mighty steed of exploration, it folds into a convenient shape for storage and transport. As a Class 2 electric bike capped at 20 miles per hour, the Mars Hyper enjoys all the legal protections of an electric bicycle, including use in most any American city. And while you're in the city, the included rear rack makes for easy transport for trunk bags or side panniers, and adds a great deal of utility by carrying the integrated rear light. This rear light also has a brake light function, flashing on and off when the rider engages the brake handle. And not to be outdone, the front light also acts as a horn if your presence must be known to a nearby motorist. All in all, with a 55-mile range, this bike opens up new possibilities for most any adventure. The Mars Hyper can rock through paved streets with ease, campgrounds in silence, and off-road trails with pleasure. Big thanks to HeyBike for sponsoring Electrek on YouTube. You can check the links in the description below to shop for your own HeyBike Mars Hyper.